Hey everyone, it's 7:21 a.m. I actually woke up around 6:55 a.m., but I just lay in bed until like 7:15 a.m. Anyway, it's day 2 of orientation, which actually starts at 8 a.m. today, so we'll see how that goes. Brushing my teeth, putting my contacts in. So I thought of 3 things while I was brushing my teeth. One is that I'm probably going to try to say hey guys less than I did yesterday, but I might still say it occasionally or throw up the peace sign. Second thing is, I don't know how to film while brushing my teeth, but maybe I'll do that in the future. And third thing is, yesterday was a lot more off the cuff, but like the video I just filmed, I filmed like 4 times or 5 times or something, so just so you know, not everything's perfect on the first shot. So today I'm opting for this blue presentable shirt since the pink one seemed to be very unique yesterday and standing out, which is just what I want to do, but let's be more low-key today. Hopefully no one sees the EEB Princeton University class of 2020. I'm just going for the color here. A lot of my clothes are actually still packed up in boxes or suitcases, but I wanted to show you guys how my hair covers the logo. So I was going to make some breakfast, but my mom already spread some bean curd on youtiao, which is twisted cruller in Chinese, and poured some almond milk. So here we go. So I just finished eating, and I wanted to say that I'm starting to like vlogging because I can actually say my thoughts and feelings as I'm having them, like this one. And I also wanted to say that hopefully when I look back on these in a year or so, that I'll be obviously more busy, but at least glad that I documented how I was feeling at the time. So it's 7:42 a.m. I was just checking my email, and my, I think, social and health systems professor just resent an email about the summer reading discussion we're having today, which I thought was really nice of her. And I'm just getting ready for another 4-hour Zoom call. Well, an actual 4-hour Zoom call today. I was just thinking about how it isn't too hard to YouTube, actually, if all you're doing is just taking video clips of yourself and putting them together with iMovie like I am. But we'll see if my content ever develops beyond that phase. Alright, so this is the same email from yesterday, but today is day 2, so we're going to have presentations surrounding biases and health equity, along with breakout groups to discuss medical apartheid. Our summer reading. Alright, story time. So I got this book and Make It Stick, which are both of our summer reading books, on like May 19th of this year. And I literally immediately read both of them because I didn't want to worry about them later in the summer. And I cannot recommend this book more. Like, it's so eye-opening, and I'm really excited for our discussion today. I actually made some graphics using the table of contents of this book around like June 7th when Black Lives Matter was at its peak. Black Lives still matter. And I think it's so necessary to read this book. I think it should be required reading for everyone. One thing I like to do, even though it's pretty inefficient, is take pictures of the pages that I think are interesting and then later transcribe what I found interesting on those pages. I'll probably stop doing this at some point, but it's pretty important to really actively read rather than just passively read. So attire for today consists of my blue shirt and sweatpants and slippers. So it's 7:58 a.m. Orientation starts in 2 minutes. I have Zoom pulled up and I'm about to enter the meeting password. Last day of orientation. I'll try to sneak in some footage, but I'll let you know how it goes when we break off into groups at around 10:30. Hi everyone, it's 9:18 a.m. We just finished our challenging bias workshop. It was really helpful. And we're gonna have a 4-minute break until 9:22 where we're gonna continue discussing implicit biases. Honestly, I'm still thinking about the workshop and how jarring it was to be one of the 2 people of color in the breakout group. But it was really interesting to talk about different microaggressions that were reported in the past year at my school and about ways in which people might address those and be allies for whoever is affected.
We're still good friends. This is literally her hand. She texted me a photo of it last week so I could tell you the story, and she says that she doesn't remember it. But is one of those like pervasive examples of heterosexism in ways that we all are going to, or many of us are going about thinking about things with assumptions.
This portion of the orientation, which it's the result of a partnership between SHS and the faculty.
To go ahead and start the conversation. So Washington speaks a lot about race and racism and how it's shaped and was impacted by medicine in this country. And this is a really important conversation to start having. In SHS, you're going to be talking about, like Dr. Nicotera said, not only race but also gender, sexuality, ethics. And this is, the start of the conversation for that. You are here to become a doctor, and so you will also, many of you will be researchers yourself. You will conduct research, whether in medical school or past medical school. And she talks a lot about kind of how racism can manifest in doctor-patient and researcher-subject interactions. And it shapes kind of some of the biases that we all come in with even today.
Hi everyone, so it's 10:24 a.m. We just finished our big group discussion and we're about to head to our individual breakout group rooms at 10:30 a.m. and it's all written on a spreadsheet. Hi everyone, so it's 12 p.m. We just finished our second day of orientation and it was really impactful and eye-opening to have discussions on medical racism before even having our first day of classes. So I thought overall it was very well executed and I enjoyed it, and that's the end of my second day of med school. Here I am with my mom and I'm eating lunch and that's the end of my second day of med school.